Hey everybody, quick analysis and trading signals for Friday afternoon. It's 11:30. Friday is typically a good day to actually be in coin because we have normally a pretty decent bounce on the weekend in an upward fashion. The only problem with that is our RSI is a little high on both Bitcoin and on Litecoin, so I'm not sure that I would want to follow that advice this weekend. So this is what I'm doing. We're seeing the trend is very clearly still moving in a downward fashion. We thought we broke out of it up here, started going sideways and broke up and out, as you can see when it hit the $84 mark. And then some negative news came out, and people responded to that. So we hit the low, and we're still following inside, pretty clearly following this channel. So this is the Litecoin channel. It's very clearly moving in and out. And what I did was when it hit the 78 mark, I sold 50% of my coins, and there is the possibility, because it's Friday night, it'll go back up. If it goes up to $80 or $81, I'll probably sell the rest of them somewhere around the $80 mark, and then wait to see what happens on the recovery. Now, here's what I'm watching now. Just watching the single RSI is not crystal clear anymore. So as we can see, the RSI for Litecoin is at 56, which is normally at the peak. It's pretty close to the high. It very rarely goes much higher than that. So that's a good position to get out and wait for it to come back down. There is a possibility to come back down to 75 or even 70 on the next drop, because we see that it's pretty consistently riding against the 74 mark, and it's already hit it 4 times. So if it tests that mark and goes down, then we're looking at 70 or 72, which is a nice little bounce. That's a good little 15% gain for us if you're getting out at the close to the high 70s. So what I'm watching is, I go to Bitcoin. You go to Bitcoin here, and you see that it's somewhere a little over middle, so 55, 56. We have the potential, because it continues to test at the 6,000 mark, that it will try and come back up to the 6,400 mark. So since Litecoin is following Bitcoin, but at a slightly different relationship, what I'm watching is I'm actually going back and forth between those two. I'm actually going back and forth between the numbers, or the RSI for Bitcoin, and then clicking over Litecoin and see if they're close to following each other. If they both line up, then I use the RSI as my guide. If they don't, like there's a little bit of misalignment right now, the RSI for Litecoin is a little bit on the high side, and the Bitcoin is a little bit low with the potential to push it up. So there is very likely the scenario that we're going to see it come back up. We're going to see Bitcoin come back up and come around the $6,400 mark again, which is our little test area, which would cause Litecoin to come up to the $80 mark. So that's why I'm 50% in. So that's the logic behind what I just said. So like I said, I'm 50% in dollars right now, right about at this point, which is 77.50 is where I got out, and I'm waiting to see in which direction it goes. So if it falls back down, I'll buy back in somewhere around the 74 or below mark, and if it goes back up, I'll actually sell the rest of it somewhere around the 80 mark. So there's the analysis for today. Weekend is up in the air, not sure which direction it's going to go. We have some really, really good news in the marketplace. There are millions and millions of dollars coming into the space. So we're looking for the end of the year to be really good. We got some people, some analysis people that are saying $25,000, $20,000 to $25,000 by the end of the year. That's coming up quick. So we could actually see this month being the big turnaround. That's what we're all hoping for. So stay in tune, stay connected. See you on the next one.